Today, Nintendo showed off the new Nintendo Direct for Mario Maker 2, and there were a ton of new things unveiled. Here are some of my favorites. The first thing is that there's just a ton of new things, like a plethora of additions, and it's incredibly exciting. Snake blocks and slopes, anyone could have guessed those, but like the dry bone shell and the protection mechanic, like the whole play dead thing or the ride on the lava thing, that's really cool. The on and off switches look great for puzzle levels. There's now so many different goals that you have to do in order to even complete the level, like collect a certain amount of coins or eliminate all the Goombas in the level, things like that. I feel like troll levels are going to be so annoying with some of those, but it's still really cool because there's so many possibilities. They showed off so many things, so many different enemies and new stage mechanics. It's incredible. In the first Mario Maker, there was already basically an unlimited amount of combinations you could use, but now that game looks completely basic or rudimentary compared to Maker 2. It's amazing and it's so exciting. One of the things that stood out to me is that there's now a story mode, and that's really cool, and it features levels created by Nintendo, kind of like the first Mario Maker, and I really love the visual sort of on-screen representation of your story progress, like you're rebuilding Peach's castle, and that seems really cool. It feels very Nintendo, and I love it. And it looks like coins are going to play a big role in the story mode, which is cool because in almost every Mario game ever, coins have been almost useless. Something that sort of came out of left field for me is they added nighttime mode, sort of, and you could, more specifically, any of the themes can now be altered to night mode, and they all have sort of different gimmicks now. It feels like it comes close to doubling the content of the game. Like, now there's a low gravity mode, the snow levels become icier and you have less traction on the grounds, there's sandstorms in the desert levels, and the poison forests look really cool. They also made the point to say that Koji Kondo is back for the music of Mario Maker 2, and it just seems right. The man's a legend, and it's really cool that he's back here. I feel like he would have sort of been gearing up for the next Mario 3D adventure or next Zelda 3D adventure, but I think it's really cool that he's making the music here too. 3D World looks so great, and the music seems so refreshing. The crates look like a really fun gimmick that will be used really creatively. The Koopa Troopa car looks hilarious. There's going to be so many Mario Kart themed levels, probably especially in competitive mode. Speaking of which, the competitive mode looks incredible. I'm so excited. It's going to be so fun and frustrating. I've often lamented how Nintendo has continuously decided against any sort of real achievement or trophy system, but the Mario Maker 2 profiles and various rankings for different modes like competitive and level creation seems like the closest thing we'll get. And I'm kind of okay with that because it looks really cool. You could even earn new clothing and attire to customize your Mii, and that's another thing. I'm really happy that they're really utilizing the Miis again, because they kind of leaving them out a lot this generation, but I've always thought they're a pretty cool avatar. It looks like the 100 Mario challenge is gone, but instead we've got an endless mode, and again your ranking is compared to others around the world, and that seems pretty cool. I feel like it's not a guarantee that the 100 Mario challenge is out, and they could even add it sometimes later. Nintendo's really been doing that a lot lately with a lot of different Switch games. They've been adding a bunch of free content, like Kirby Star Allies is a big one, and then Mario Tennis Aces. Obviously Smash Bros with Stage Builder. And this game is arguably as big, or at least somewhat close to as big as Smash Bros. I'm sure they're going to be updating it for at least a year. Also, there was a point where they showed all the different styles, like Super Mario Bros, Super Mario Bros 3, World, 3D World, and New Super Mario Bros. U, but there was also an empty block, and that really stood out to me, and a lot of people are already speculating. They're thinking Super Mario Bros. 2, or maybe Mario Land 2, or maybe something completely different. Either way, I know that Nintendo said that there's more surprises to come, so that's really exciting, and E3 is coming up really shortly. I was already really excited for this game, like very, very excited, but after this Direct, it might be my most anticipated game of the year. This, along with Pokemon and Animal Crossing, I'm sure. I'm really excited, and it's just over a month away, and they also showed off a new digital download deal, so you can pay $100 American and effectively get 2 games. I'm definitely going to get this day one. Anyway, those are just my quick thoughts on Mario Maker 2. I'm very, very excited. If you're excited too, let me know in the comments. That'd be really cool to talk to you about it. And until next time, have a great day.